What's up there guys, it's Mac, hope you guys are well. So guys, Pokemon Go, a crazy mobile app game released by Nintendo. It came out on the 6th of July 2016 in Australia and USA, and exactly a week later it came out on the 13th of July in Europe. Everyone knows that it's taking the world by storm at the moment. Now, this game is just so addictive. I mean, I've been playing it for over a week now, and it's just literally wherever you go, wherever you find a moment, if you're on your commute, going to work, you're just there catching Pokemon, you know, everyone, you're sharing it with your friends, you're showing them what's happening, you know, what's the new Pokemon you caught, you know, what egg has hatched. It's all this crazy business at the moment. And it's a really great game where you can actually see the Pokemon in reality through your phone, wherever you are. You can catch them, you can take pictures with them on your shoulder. It's just funny, it's just crazy. There is no trading system at the moment, but Nintendo have said that they're going to incorporate that in the future update. So at the moment it's just literally catching Pokemon, trying to get the best Pokemon, the highest Pokemon, upgrading them, evolving them, and then also just battling gyms, and I'll get to gyms in a second. Now this game, well, this is really mainly about my opinions about it, the positives and the negatives about it, and also a rundown of some of the top stories that have happened so far about it that are a bit crazy as well. Pokemon, where it all started, late 90s of 1999, we saw the European release of Pokemon Blue and Red. And Pokemon Blue was my favorite game. That was the one that I played growing up in school, and it was freaking amazing. And now Pokemon Go, to do this in real life, I mean, it is crazy. Let's talk about some of the benefits about this game and some of the positives about this game. Well, what Nintendo have done, they basically is allowed a game to be freely available for everybody. It doesn't cost for you to actually pay and download the game. It's actually a free game you can get from the App Store and the Play Store as well. So Android and Apple phones can all download it, and everything else in between. Now, it's a great way of actually getting everybody to go sort of play this game. Now, I've been to work, I've been home, I've been to my family's houses, I've been to my friends' houses, I've been seeing people on the street just playing it. And that's just what's wicked about it, because when it's on a device, on a platform, like a mobile platform, where everyone has it. I mean, not everybody has a 3DS, not everybody has a 2DS, not everybody has Game Boys, you know, so it's hard for them to sort of get other people into this game. But when it's free and it's on the app, it is just easy to get people to get into it. So that's one of the main benefits, sort of just freely available, so everyone can get access to it and start playing it straight away. Another good thing about it is that it actually gets people out of the house for once. You know, it's not a game where you sort of sit there and you use the D-pad and you just move around the level. No, it's not about that. It's about actually using your sat-nav. It actually records your GPRS and it knows where you are, it tracks it. So wherever you walk, that's where the actual character in the game, yourself, is actually moving around. And you have to literally hunt for Pokemon. So whenever you see like a grass shuffle, if you're on the train, if you're in your commute, wherever you are, always just check that you're actually finding or just looking out for Pokemon, and suddenly they will just appear. You get, you know, you'll get a buzz on your phone, you'll have to open it up and you have a look at it, and it's amazing. It's just there. So just always start catching it, and just randomly you start catching Pokemon all across the street, all across the trains, wherever you are, and it's wicked. Another amazing thing, me and my nephew were just literally just walking down our local high street, and there was a gym. Now that's another good thing about it. It literally, the sat-nav picks up all the gym locations. Gym locations can be public houses, public service places. Could be pubs, could be religious places. It could be shops, big places usually, councils, whatever it is. They tend to be gyms. Churches I've seen as well. They be gyms. It's just, and these gyms are basically, you gotta access them. You gotta go into them with your Pokemon. And obviously you collect your Pokemon, and then you could battle them and you could take them over. You have 3 different teams. You got the yellow team, you got the red team, you got the blue team. I myself is part of the red team, you know, big up red team, get in there. But yeah, keeping your teams and sort of like taking over each gym at a time is hard work, and it's also really exciting. Sometimes you get those weird moments where, like, me and my nephew were just literally outside that gym, and we were it was a library, and we were literally battling out. We took over the gym. I joined the team as well, because obviously we were part of the same team. We were both Team Red, and then we see it getting taken over again. It's getting battled back. Reason why that's happening, we see two guys there just literally just jamming there, and they are looking up, and then they can see them. We both saw them. Like, they saw us, we saw them, and it was just literally a battle off. You know, this was like Pokemon trainers doing their thing out in the real world. Not sitting in front of a TV, not sitting with the control pad, not underneath with the Game Boy. This is literally, you know, your reality is outside. So this is what's really good about it. It gets people out their house, it gets people exercising, gets people moving, you know, and it's fun. Now that's one of the best parts about it. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about is the Pokestops. You know, you get Pokestops, which are literally high street shops, newsagents, anything that's sort of like, again, like a shopping environment tends to be, or public places, stations, bus stations, train stations, you name it. Could be like a graffiti on the wall that becomes a Pokestop as well, and literally you can go there and spin the wheel, and you sort of get Pokeballs and get items. You can get bits and pieces like that, literally. Yeah, so some of the negatives, obviously, being a game where you got such freedom and you can sort of walk around in reality, you have to remember, you know, the world is not a safe place, and you know, I do have to sort of state some of the things that has been happening in, you know, in the news lately. So here are some of the stories that are hitting the headlines at the moment, and these are crazy Pokemon Go stories. I've got all the links in the description below, and they should be appearing on the link over here as well. So I mean, do read the full article, but check out some of the headlines. Yeah, that's right. People are using this Pokemon Go app, and it's hitting headlines. Stories about these two specific stories were in America. One was about a woman that found a dead body in a river because she was looking for a Pokestop. Pokestops are literally places where you go to pick up Pokeballs and potions, and you know, certain items. So she was obviously looking for that down along the side of the river and found a dead body, and you know, it's just crazy. Another one was people are actually, you know, thugs are hanging outside Pokestops using the Pokemon Go app, and sort of just waiting there and then robbing people, just literally mugging people, robbing people, using weapons, robbing people at gunpoint. This is just crazy. So please be safe. You know, if you are going to be using the app and you're going to be going outside, just make sure, if it's your kid or if it's a younger member of your family or your friend, just make sure that they are going with someone older, and they are being driven there if they need to. And otherwise, just use it in your local area, and you know, use it where you know places and you're with people, and always use it, and try to use it in groups as well, so it's more safer. So that's the negative side. But this is a really good app, and it is a really fun app as well, so I want to keep this light-hearted as well, so let's try and uplift the mood. And here's a story about a Pikachu appearing in number 10 Downing Street. Check out this header. That's right, a Pikachu just jamming in number 10 Downing Street. Maybe he wants to be the next Prime Minister. I don't know. That's the reports at the moment on BBC News. You know, just go check it out. Go to 10 Downing Street in London and see if you catch yourself a Pikachu. Pretty cool. So that sort of covers my thoughts on Pokemon Go. It's an amazing app. You know, it really gets you out there. It's a whole heap of fun. You get to enjoy the outdoors, you know, get a feel for the real world, as well as playing your Pokemon game. You know, you get the thrill of actually catching Pokemon. You get to battle. And hopefully that covers some of the crazy stories of Pokemon Go that are sort of hitting headlines at the moment. So have some fun catching Pokemon. And until next time, take care guys. This is Max signing out. Peace.